Hello, class. Hi. How are you? I am good. I am enjoying the weather. Last week, we learned two important words, plot and setting. We must understand these ideas to write a good fiction story. We also began reading our book. What is the title? Can you say it? Fortunately, the milk. Fortunately, the milk. Did you like reading it with me? I liked reading it to you. Today we will do 3 things. Number 1, review the definitions of plot and setting. Number 2, answer the homework questions. And number 3, read a few more pages in our book. Easy, right? Let's get started. Plot. What is the plot of a story? Why is it important? The plot is the sequence of events in a story. In today's homework, we will put events in chronological order. This means we will put events in time order. What happens first? What happens second? What happens third? We will put events in time order to make a plot. Do you remember this? This is the plot structure we will use when you write a story. This is important because the plot is the author's map. It tells the author where to go in the story. Think of this line as a road, and we are in a car. This is the beginning of the story. This is the middle, and this is the end of the story. When we are reading or writing a story, we are driving on this road. So where are we on our map? We are at the beginning of the story, at the beginning of Fortunately the Milk. So we are at the setting. What is the setting of a story? The setting is where a story takes place. The setting is both the time and geographic location of a story. Fortunately, the milk is likely in what country? England. Yes, good job. When we read Fortunately the Milk, what did we learn about the setting? Let's review our comprehension questions. Good job on homework number 3. It was a little more difficult, yes? I think today's homework number 4, will be a little easier. Thank you for working hard. Great job checking your spelling. Everyone's spelling was better this time. Awesome! Okay, find your homework answers and let's review together. Number 1. How many people are in the family? Where did Mom go? There are 4 people in the family. They are Dad, Mom, the older brother, and the younger sister. The mom went to a conference to talk about her research on lizards. I think Mom is probably a lizard scientist. Number 2. Who is telling the story? Who is the narrator? The brother in the family is telling the story. The boy, the brother, is the narrator. Number 3. The narrator is looking for something in the fridge. What is it? Does the narrator find it? Why can't the narrator find it? The boy is looking for milk in the refrigerator. He cannot find any because the family drank it all. The dad forgot to buy more milk. So, there is no milk in the refrigerator. Number 4. The first sentence is, there was only orange juice in the fridge. But is this actually true? What do you think the sentence implies? This sentence is not true. There was more than orange juice in the fridge. This type of sentence is called an exaggeration. This type of exaggeration is called an hyperbole. Click the link below to read about hyperboles. Number 5. Tostios is a fake brand name. You cannot find it in real life. What food do you think Tostios is? Tostios is a type of cereal. In England and the United States, cereal is very popular. So, what is the story's plot so far? The mom has gone to a conference. Dad forgot to buy milk. The children want to eat their cereal called Tostios for breakfast. But there is no milk in the fridge. Let's keep reading now. You can read with me. You can find the pages in the Google Classroom. Look at homework number 4. There is a PDF of our reading assignment there. We will begin reading on this page. Now Dad came in. Eat your cereal, he said. Remember, it's orchestra practice this afternoon. We can't eat our cereal, said my sister, sadly. I don't see why not, said my father. We've got plenty of cereal. There's Tostios and there's Muesli. We have bowls. We have spoons. Spoons are excellent. Sort of like forks, only not as stabby. No milk, I said. No milk, said my sister. I watched my dad think about this. He looked like he was going to suggest that we have something for breakfast that you do not need milk for, like sausages. But then he looked like he remembered that, without milk, he couldn't have his tea. He had his no tea face. You poor children, he said. I will walk down to the shop on the corner. I will get milk. Thank you, said my sister. Not the fat-free kind, I told him. That stuff tastes like water. Right, said my dad. Not the fat-free kind. He went out. I poured some Tostios into a bowl. I stared at them. I waited. How long has he been? Asked my sister. Ages, I said. I thought so, said my little sister. We drank orange juice. My sister practiced her violin. I suggested that she stop playing her violin, and she did. My sister made faces at me. How long has it been now? She asked. Ages and ages, I told her. What happens if he never comes back? She asked. I suppose we eat the pickles, I said. You can't eat pickles for breakfast, said my sister. And I don't like pickles at any time. What if something awful has happened to him? Mum would blame us. I expect he just ran into one of his friends at the corner shop, I said, and they got talking and lost track of time. I ate a dry Toastio as an experiment. It was sort of okay, but not as good as in milk. There was a thump and a bang at the front door, and my father came in. Where have you been all this time? Asked my sister. Ah, said my father. Yes. Well, funny you should ask that. You ran into someone you knew, I said, and you lost track of time. I bought the milk, said my father. And I did indeed say a brief hello to Mr. Ronson from over the road, who was buying a paper. I walked out of the corner shop and heard something odd that seemed to be coming from above me. It made a noise like this, thum, thum. I looked up and saw a huge silver disc hovering in the air above Marshall Road. Hello, I said to myself. That's not something you see every day. And then something odd happened. That wasn't odd, I said. Well, something odder, said my father. The odd thing was the beam of light that came out of the disc, a glittery, shimmery beam of light that was visible even in the daylight. And the next thing I knew, I was being sucked up into the disc. Fortunately, I had put the milk into my coat pocket. The deck of the disc was metal. It was as big as a playing field, or bigger. We have come to your planet from a world very far away, said the people in the disc. I call them people, but they were a bit green and rather globby, and they looked very grumpy indeed. Now, as a representative of your species, we demand that you give us ownership of the whole planet. We are going to remodel it. I jolly well won't, I said. The story is getting weirder. It's getting more weird, isn't it? Okay, let's move on to homework. I'm sorry, this video is long, but the homework assignment is shorter. Okay, class, homework today, homework number 4, we will have 8 sentences. I am going to give you 8 sentences. You must put them in order. Put them in order by time order, or chronological order. Which sentence happens first? Which sentence happens second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth? You will put these 8 sentences in order from first to last. Does that make sense? What happens first? What happens next? What happens next and next and next? Okay? Let me read the sentences. You can find the sentences in Google Classroom. Please put these sentences in order. The dad tells his children after he bought the milk he was abducted by aliens. The dad is sad because he cannot have tea because there is no milk. The dad returns from the store. The brother and sister tell their dad that they can't eat cereal because there is no milk. The brother eats a piece of cereal dry, without milk. The sister plays violin. The brother and sister ask their dad where he has been. Dad leaves the house to buy milk. These are your 8 sentences. Please put them in order from first to last. Okay, class, that is all for today. Thank you so much again for watching. This video is long, but a lot of the video is listening to me read. So thank you so much. Have a good week. I will see you next time. Bye, bye, bye.